Tap in, Crown Collective, tap in. Please pardon my tardiness, y'all. I have my mug of ice water here and I went to go reach to go live, and girl, the water just spilled everywhere. So I had to clean that up. Okay. Thank you, God, for not allowing it to spill on my computer, because I'm not trying to replace the computer to upload it. Anyway, I'm so happy that you're here. Hey, Travis, thank you so much for coming in and keeping our community safe. Leslie, hey, hey, hey. Hi, Miss Kelly. Without further ado, we are going to start on this message. You know, y'all, I'm vibing real high today, y'all. I got so much accomplished, and I kind of feel like with the collective, y'all remember, okay, remember, we are in a season of preparation, right? Tap in. I'm never going to let you forget that. We are currently in a season of preparation, baby. And what does that mean? That means we are taking our list, we checking it twice, we trying to see out what's naughty and what's nice. Tap in. And with that being said, I have been doing very well with my list. I've been doing so good with my list. I'm shocking myself at all the things I'm getting accomplished. And I said, I wonder if the collective is doing the same, maybe doing one or two things that they were like, whoa, I got it checked off my list and I'm very proud of myself. And if that's you, collective, hey, I'm proud of you. If you just started your list, hey, I'm proud of you. If you've been thinking about starting your list and you finally taking action, I am proud of you. No matter where you are in your journey, I am proud of you. Okay, so I am just so very happy that we are here together, and I'm feeling like the vibe is like accomplishment, is love, is light. There's some appreciation here. I also feel like there might be a little bit of turmoil that comes up, and if it does, we're going to address it how we need to address it. But overall, I'm feeling like the vibe is just like we're chilling today. We're chilling, and I love that for us. I really do. Tap in. Everything don't always have to be a fight. Everything don't always have to be some sort of like next level mission. Look, heart chakra. So yeah, I'm feeling like some of y'all are feeling really good, loved, or you're finding out where exactly to put your love. Look, Odyssey in reverse. So I'm feeling like not only are some of you feeling like not just love, but there might be a contentment here. There might be some type of like, hey, Cass, I'm feeling really, really good and positive at this point in time in my life. Hold on, y'all. There we go. We got the sparkles, PJ Sparkles. Who remember that doll, baby? That's a random ADHD thought. Tap in. Listen, I feel like some of y'all are, the number 9 is important. 911 is important. So there is a matter of the heart that needs to be addressed immediately. And this isn't something that's like, oh, somebody's coming to break your heart, somebody's coming to take away. I just feel like there might be something that you have to tend to, speak to, deal with, that has to do with kindness, tenderness, your ability to be compassionate. Tap in. And this might require a little bit more attention than you're used to giving. And if that's you, then hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Take what resonates and leave the rest for the next. But what I do know is that there's a glow around your heart chakra that needs to be tended to. With Odyssey in reverse, this is very unique. I've never seen Odyssey in reverse. So Odyssey means like you're going out there, you're taking an adventure. There's a certain power that's pulling you. But even with this heart chakra, I'm feeling like you're right in place. You're at home. So maybe even with this heart chakra, not only the matters that you are attending to are your own. Tap in. This might not even have to do with anybody else. I really feel like this is about the collective. This is about tending to, okay, hi, heart. This is about tending to you and where you're comfortable and where you're going, and a lot of planning that is soul led. Remember, y'all, my goal is to love on you enough and open up possibilities in your heart, in your mind, so that you can make the choices to live a soul-led life. Tap in where you're not stressed out. And I'm feeling like collective, oh, this might be an intuitive reading and a channeled message for the collective about where you feel good. Tap in. Okay? So again, oh, by the way, y'all, my name is Cass Young, Crown. I'm your favorite intuitive speaker and spiritual motivationalist. And listen, I help you diagnose spiritual warfare so that you can thrive through it, not just go through it. I hope you receive therapeutic guidance and reclaim your frequency through motivational spirituality. And I hope that as you are here, you are tapped in by subscribing, liking this video, and most importantly, sharing. Listen, while we're tending to the matters of the heart here, and while we are staying put and loving on ourselves, I have a big favor to ask you. Y'all, YouTube is playing these games yet again. So if you could share this video, which is like the biggest thing that you can do, share it with Facebook, share it on your YouTube page, share it in a text message, share it in your own email, even if you email yourself, that would be such a help to me. So thank you so much. We are still growing the Crown Collective. Now back to the message, okay? Can y'all see all this energy I got, y'all? I'm telling you, the number one, mentalism coming out. So like I said, collective, this is tending to the matters of the heart. I feel like a lot of you are in the stages of manifestation, divine feminine at the bottom with, with black cat on the bottom. Now, let me tell you something, collective. We got to channel this message. Number 9 is very important. And number 6 is very important. I feel like a lot of you right now are in protective mode. Not protective of anybody else, protective of yourself. Hi, Paula. Tap in, baby. Hello, hello. Okay. Not protective of anybody else, but protective of yourself. You know what, collective? Let's tap in for a second. Let's channel for a minute, okay? I am guilty of this myself. And I want to bring it to the collective's attention that just because we see somebody that appears, tap in, that appears, thank you, Miss Leslie, I really love you and appreciate you, appears to be in distress does not mean that we are the ones that have to save them all the time. Or shoot, period. And I feel like, collective, we see people who are going down the same paths as we have, right? Who are about to make or have made the mistakes that we have made, or like mistake adjacent, right? So we just see the outcome because we walked a certain path that lets us know the red flags when we see them. And so we try to talk to these people. We try to help them out. Ain't that right? Was it Blacko Sosa? Tap in. Hello, baby. How are you? I don't think I ever said your name out loud. Anyway, so we try to intervene, but most of the times, y'all, it ain't our job to intervene, especially when they hard-headed, because people gonna do what they want to do anyway. Tap in. People gonna want to roll how they want to roll, and they gonna act like you don't know what you talking about. They gonna act like what you got to say, oh, you ain't never lived this life before. You don't know exactly what I've been through, what I'm going through, right? Okay, tap in. And you be like, girl, okay. I had to teach my mama, y'all, how to say okay. When somebody is dead set on being right about the wrong thing, all you can do is allow the good Lord to walk them down that path. Hopefully they are protected and they don't come out horribly scarred. Okay, tap in. And they can recover from that. And that is when you allow somebody to walk their own path, collective, that is a form of self-preservation. Because think about all the energy, and I know exactly, Leslie said it, we said at the same time, Leslie, we here, boo. Okay. I feel like everybody in the collective has experienced jumping into somebody's path, preventing them from hurting themselves, okay? Because we see it. So we jump in the path and we put so much energy into trying to prevent them from walking that path, only to have egg on our faces because they do it anyway. And then they come back to us talking about what they learned, which is what they learned is what we told them they was going to learn anyway. Tap in. So I feel like, collective, with heart chakra and Odyssey, with Odyssey in reverse and heart chakra front and center, this is your sign to learn to say, okay, do you, boo. Tap in. So I just saw a testimony. Okay, I just saw a testimony where someone said they are still learning how to say no. I respect your journey. I respect your journey, especially when you're coming from a space where you might be a recovering people pleaser, especially when you're coming from a space where you were the only one who could take care of your family or take care of certain people. If you are a teacher or a healer in your family and your friends, like saying no to somebody's journey where you see that they need help, that is difficult, collective. And I know that these interwebs make it seem like, oh, all you gotta do is just say no. Saying no is a learned behavior. Tap in. Yes, it gets easier, but it's a muscle that needs to be exercised. If that is your journey, I am so proud of you for even taking the steps to say no. That's a big deal. Tap in. That's a huge deal. My hat's off to you. Namaste. The divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in you. Tap in. So me seeing divine feminine, which is talking about honoring, being creative, being receptive, and trusting your intuition. Oh my gosh. Listen. Collective, I feel like we are gliding into our preparation season in a way that has been unexperienced by the majority of the collective in 2025. Tap in. I feel like this is the rest before the blessings come in. Tap in. It's an active rest. Okay. Have you guys ever worked out and you had to do an active stretch? That means that you're still moving while you're stretching. So you're doing a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of movement, but you're also stretching your body. Doesn't mean you're staying still, but it feels good. You know, your heart rate's not up. It just feels good to the muscle, to the body. And I feel like while you are actively resting, collective, okay, which means you're doing things here and there, you are creating the table for which your blessings will be placed on. Tap in. I love this. This is a season of wisdom for you. Tap in. I feel like there's a lot of reflection going on here, especially with this blue. Again, the number 9 showing up. I feel like there's a lot of reflection going on. I told you mentalism came in. So all is mind. The universe is mental. Everything that we experience in the physical world manifests in the thoughts of the creator's mind. So like I said, this is the preparation, knowing what's coming next, which are your blessings. I love the divine feminine came out. Look, right behind it is big Aries energy, okay? Being independent, having a certain type of energy, being passionate. This is passionate towards you. The number 3 is important. The number 5 is very important here. So the 5th, the next year in May may be a big month for some of you. I feel like some of y'all are graduating, going to the next level of your of maybe schooling, so your education, or maybe you're about to see somebody graduate, or maybe you're just going to be proud of yourself in the awakening of the earth here in the hemisphere where we start going into the springtime. Tap in. So I feel like y'all preparation. When I say blessings come immediately, it's not going to be tomorrow. You know that time operates in a very unique way. What I mean is that it is soon to come. And next spring is a great season to receive them blessings. Tap in, okay? Yes, I love this. Look, free spirit, unconventional, independent. We got independent that came up twice with big Aries energy. So if you got Aries anywhere in your chart, or if you have an Aries that's close to you, tap into that energy. I also feel, the number 3 is popping out here. So again, the number 6, we're going on from 5, 6, 7, like there are a number of beautiful blessings and numbers that are coming out here, but liberated. So a lot of y'all might start feeling free. Tap in, girl, because we be free and shuffle these cards away and you be shuffled. Goodness gracious, girl. Somebody in the chat just said throat chakra, boom, throat chakra. So I also feel like not only is the collective tending to their hearts, their minds, their spirits, Okay, not only are they looking back on the lessons that they've learned, but taking those lessons to the next level. I also feel like at this point, this is about your truth. This is about your self-expression. This is about what governs your communication. I feel like a lot of y'all with your heart chakra and your throat chakra, I feel like a lot of y'all straight up and down, when there's going to be a new era of how your words are received. Tap in. Now, listen to me, collective, because I know that the collective is used to repeating themselves. I want you to get comfortable with not repeating yourself. Because listen, people hear you. They know what you are saying. They know what you are putting forth. And when I say hear you, I don't mean like the words are coming out their mouth, coming out your mouth, and it's hitting the vibration is hitting their ears. So they're able to digest the vibration of sound in their ear. No, when I say people don't hear you, it's like what they are digesting, what they are interpreting is trying to find another way for you to do what they want you to do. Tap in. Woo-wee. So your no to them is just maybe I can find a way to get them to do it. Tap in. Tap in. I'm sorry, Miss Kelly. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's unfortunate. Okay, especially the way they got us tied to these darn phones. Tap in. So I feel like at this point, when people try to go around your no, or your no thank you, or maybe next time, or bitch, I said what I said, okay, tap in. And they're like, oh, well, maybe you heard what I said the first time. And if that's hard for you to digest, please feel free to go seek alternative solutions. But the solution is not here with me. Tap in. I am the end of this road. Can I tell y'all something that happened to me this morning? Type a 1 in the chat if I can. Hey, Deely. Is it Deely or Daily? Hey, beautiful people. Oh my God, you were. That is my song. Do she go off with that song or what? Okay. Walk on by. Listen. Type a 1. Like D-Lee. Oh, D-Lee. Oh, I like that. That's sexy. Like, type of 1 in the chat if I can share what happened to y'all, what happened to me this morning, y'all, because this is a part of I said what I said, okay? Oh, that's a beautiful name. Who I'm gonna pray for you. Listen, that song is she go ahead and she go ham on that song. Tap in. July 10th. Ooh, wait. Listen, y'all. Thank you. Miss Paula says, tell your testimony. Y'all know y'all share testimony with me. I'm going to share it with y'all as well because we family here, right? So I go to my coffee spot this morning, okay? Tap in, all right? Listen, 1981, girl, we got 118. We got 9, we got 19. Your numbers are definitely on this board, baby. Okay, tap in. Amen. Tap in, amen. Listen. So I go get my coffee this morning. And just in case y'all want to know my coffee order and y'all want to, hit the super chat for some coffee, my coffee costs $7.11 every morning. Tap in. I get a large oat milk lavender latte. Okay, tap in. Okay, oat milk lavender. That lavender is next level. Anyway, okay, so I get that, and along with that, I get cocoa, a pup cup, which is nothing but a little cup with what is it called? Whipped cream in it, right? So I'm coming out, afro big, I'm walking. Had a couple people like, oh, girl, you look cute today. Oh, girl, I like your hair. Oh, girl, look at your pants. I like you. So y'all feeling good. I said the vibe of the collective is high today, bitch, okay? I'm walking to my truck, all right? Oh, thank you, Nancy. Baby, I love you. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you so much. So I'm walking to my car, and this dude out of nowhere, mind y'all, it's broad daylight. It's like what, 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock in the morning, about, right? Walking to my car, there the whole parking lot full. Okay, there's like a yoga studio, there's a cleaners, like this one of them little complexes, right? This guy is standing close to my truck. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Leslie. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna have me a nice cup of coffee. I'm gonna get an extra shot tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, this man, this grown man, is next to my car. I got my purse, I got my coffee, I got the pup cup. Okay. So all I gotta do is just hit the lever, boom, door automatically open. As I walk to my car from the curb, this guy comes up behind me, collective. Okay, so now I'm on guard. All right, to drop Coco's pup cup because I'm ready to go here with it. Right, I feel you behind me, mama. And I turn around and he's like, "Hi, can I bother you real quick? Hi, Live with Shine. Can I bother you real quick? Okay, yes." Something straight out of a TV show, straight out of SVU. Can I bother you real quick? Okay. I'm hungry and I would like for you to give me some money. I'm in between jobs right now. So as he's saying this, I am looking at the 3 different men walking across both of our paths. And I look at him and I said, "Sir, you can ask that guy right there. You can ask that guy right there. You can ask that man over there. All of these men, and you came over to me near my vehicle, sir. This is a problem situation here." I said, "Listen, I'm just a poor Black woman in America trying to make it in Southern California, okay? I ain't got it, you ain't got it, who got it, okay?" And I hop up in my car. I freaking look. I'm pushing Coco out the way. I hit reverse, like I was coming out of the movie because I don't know what you're trying to do to me at that point. Call my husband up. I'm like, "Hey, hus, it's a dude near the coffee shop," because he goes to the coffee shop too sometimes, right? It's a coffee shop. He came up on me asking me for money, even though it was other men in the coffee shop. Like, I'm just letting you know what happened. Tap in. Tap in. Number 1. Thank you, Travis. Okay, thank you. Listen, we're not playing no games. Sir. First of all, the no from me came when you walked up behind me when I was trying to get in my vehicle. The second no from me came when I dropped the pup cup and had to reach on the side, okay? Because I don't care. We in Southern California. I don't care. Too much stuff happening out here for me not to be prepared. Tap in. 2112 is what I see on my screen. And the third no should have came from when you saw all of these men but decided to ask a woman. And when I said, when I said all of these, now mind you, y'all, tap in. I am in a well-off neighborhood, okay? I am in a neighborhood where you like, listen, this is old money. This money so old, we could probably trace it back to the old country. Oh, okay, tap in. All this old money, one of the dudes that I pointed out had a vintage Rolex that probably goes for high 6 figures. Tap in, I spotted it. Boom. My mama watch collector. That's how I know. And I'm like, you ask everybody, and you don't ask none of these people, but you ask me in my Target flip-flops, okay, in a tank top that probably got a coffee stain right here. I don't like that. Do y'all know, as I was pulling off, I hear him still trying to explain himself as to why I should give him money. You don't get an opportunity to hear the words no out of my mouth again. Tap in. So what I said with my throat chakra essentially was the spot right around the bend here got a hiring. They're doing a hiring event. Like they need people so bad to come and push carts in the parking lot. There is nothing wrong, sir, with you pushing carts in the parking lot. An honest job is an honest job, but you want to be out here begging me. That's enough. So let me tell you something, collective. People going to try to pull on your heartstrings. Tap in. They're going to try to corner you. They're going to try to corner you. Now, to be fair, this is broad daylight, okay? And if anything was going to go down, y'all was going to hear it on the news. Y'all was going to hear Cass Young laid out and repaved an entire parking lot with man's face. Okay, tap in. That's what y'all would have heard. That would have been the headline. Okay. But I'm just drawing a connection of how people will not only, why y'all laughing at me? Not only draw on your heartstrings, but will corner you in an attempt to get you to give them something based off of a circumstance that you can't even really verify. Now, what if I would have went in my purse to help this person for real, and next thing I know, they would have, I'm trying to hold a coffee and not get, kidnapped or my purse snatched. Tap in. I don't care how nice the neighborhood is. Okay? I'm from the block. I know it go down. Tap in. Miss Leslie, I'm trying to tell you, tap in. Miss Leslie is tap in with me. Oh, of course, because it is very disturbing. It is very disturbing. And these people, just like that situation right there, I didn't know this person. Some of y'all might know the people that's cornering you and asking you to bail them out. Making up a story that you cannot verify, or you know for a fact that they put themselves in that position, or you know for a fact you tried to save them yesterday, last week, last month, last year. You tried to save them and they went down that path anyway. Now here they are stuck, messed up, assed out, lost and turned out, begging you for $1. Tap in. And you got to hear the lie. Oh, I'm going to pay you back. Tap in. I'm going to make sure that when I get on, I'm going to help you out. No. Because let me tell you something, collective. When I say no, I said no. Throat chakra. Not that I'm comparing, but it got to be compared. Tap in. When you was out there, lost, hurt, struggling, crying, losing your faith, begging God for a door to open. When you was out there scraping on the concrete, metaphorically speaking, with your nails. When you didn't know where your next meal was coming from, you didn't know how you was going to pay the babysitter. You didn't know whether or not your spouse was going to come home, or the person that you love so much was going to come home. They was doing you dirty too. Well, you needed somebody to just lean on and call up. That same person wouldn't give a damn quarter of attention to you. Yet with your kind heart, you probably made excuses for that person. You was probably like, oh, it's going to get better. They're just going through a hard time. No. Tap in. That's not what happened. So let them fall Use your throat chakra and say no. Tap in. And go back to why you are saying no, which is you got to focus on you, boo. You got to focus on you. This is preparation season. That means all of the work that you've done, every time you were shunned, every time you went into your prayers, every time you sat back and was like, oh my God, I don't even know, but I'm going to serve my divine purpose. I'm going to trust in God. I'm going to lean into I'm going to lean not into my own understanding, and trust is a part of the process. And you were obedient, and you went through the suffering, and now you're on the other side of that. And it's time for you to reap the benefits and your rewards. Tap in. You got to be prepared for that. Listen, we're not playing no games. Oh, congratulations, a new job. This kind of energy always happens right when I'm not bothering anyone. Yes, listen. And even when the enemy shows up and tries to get you out of character, listen, we rebuke that energy. What they say in the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Get up out of here, please. We don't care. We don't care. Yeah. This throat chakra energy with this heart chakra energy, like that vibration that's coming out when you say no, like that is creating a force field, a vibrational force field around your heart. No, we're not including no matters of the heart in this. Here's the objective data. The objective data is that you did the work, collective. They did not. They walked down this path. They got to pay the path, pay the toll. What Erykah Badu say? Knew the toll, but I would not pay. And well, what happened, y'all? We had to pay the toll anyway. Erykah Badu out here giving false information. Girl, we had to pay the toll some way. Okay. Didn't you know? They got to pay. Listen. Look, friendship and illusion. That's what I'm saying. Friendship and illusion coming out. So here come the BS. Here come the BS. Nomadic, restless, drifter. Now, free spirit came out on here as well. And you know what that free spirit is giving me, y'all, as opposed to the free spirit that came out for the collective. Now we talking about the raggedy bitch that's trying to corner you, okay? Whoever that may be. This may be, listen, y'all, this is the season for the generational curse breakers to break out. Tap in. And let me tell you how that applies to every last one of you, okay? Why y'all laughing? This is the season for the generational curse breakers to not just break out of a shell or out of a situation, but I feel like the season of the generational curse breakers is to really hone in on not the curse part, but the breaker part. What were the tools that you used to break free? Tap in. I'm getting number 5 here, the number 8, the number 7. Wow. The number 72 is very important here. So this month is an important month. I feel like next April is a big month. April 2nd might be a big time. Get big Cancer energy here. I'm feeling like collective. I'm looking at this friendship illusion. Yo. So a friend or somebody who is maybe like a cousin or a sister, someone who is a friend and, right? Like that's my cousin and my friend. That's my sister and my friend. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all friends with your mamas and your daddies and stuff like that. I feel like there is an illusion, a fantasy a deception. There's a mystification happening in this energy, and you, oh my gosh, collective, boom, it just came down. You are going to enact this vibration of no, and it is going to pull the raggedy hat, okay? I use that term indiscriminately. It is going to pull that raggedy energy out of somebody who you considered a friend. Tap in. Woo, somebody said confirmation. Tap in. I love the testimony. This is somebody who has always been a drifter and a grifter. This is somebody who has always been on the move and going nowhere. This is the person that's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna start my business," but that was 30 years ago. "Oh, I'm gonna go back to school," but that was 15 years ago. "Oh, I'm trying to get this new job, but ain't applied for nothing." "Oh, I'm gonna do something different, but still doing the same old thing." Okay, tap in. Somebody said he is Sagittarius. My goodness. And listen, I gotta be careful. Them Sag, my mama Sag, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. When you a dark side of the Sag, this the look we giving them. What you here for? Oh man, I'm getting a testimony. Please let me testify. I love it. I feel like collective, this delusion that your friend or family, take it how it resonates. This could be, I actually feel like this is not just family, but I also feel like this could be somebody at your job that you found to be like a confidant, like somebody who you were just able to say, like, "I'm having a hard time. This is what I'm doing to get through it. I thank you for being a listening ear. Love you much." Like one of them type people, right? Woo-wee. Oh, yes, they will. Dark Sagittarius will go low, okay? And let me tell you, so I told y'all collective, when somebody go low, I'm at Starbucks. Go low, bitch, okay? Ruin your knees. I don't care, okay? I refuse. That is just me. Now, I know some of the people in the collective, y'all do this for sport from time to time, and I commend you. When somebody go low with me, girl, I go to bed. Okay, I'm going to sleep. All right, I'm going to La La Land. You go low on me, bitch. I'm having a steak, okay, or salmon. I don't eat beef. I'm having salmon at a steakhouse. Okay, tap in. If you go low, girl, I'm going into my prayers. Tap in. If you go low, I'm rebuking you with some holy water, and I'm going for the walk on the beach. Tap in. I don't do low. I don't care for it. That's just not my energy. But I do understand wanting to go low, tap in. I just know that I have a choice. And I know that if I pull myself into that low energy, it's going to be hard for me to come back out. Tap in. Tap in. But let me get back to this coalition of illusionists. Okay? Oh, I like that. The coalition of illusionists, when you decide to say no, these people gonna get low, tap in. And now you got to call them a raggedy hoe, tap in. And now you got to say no more, tap in. And now they're gonna be like, "Baby, I'ma do right." And then you gonna say you can't, but you can't. Okay, let me tell you something, collective. When you are in your energy of the heart chakra, and that is what matters to you the most in this moment. You're not moving. You're not moving. You understand that this is a time already to continue the portal, the bridge that you are building through your frequency. Okay? Divine feminine, take it how it resonates. Divine masculine, do not be scared at divine feminine. See, the thing with, okay, now I'm talking about frequency and bridge building, tap in, okay, bringing from the cosmos into the 3D. We all have to understand how divine masculine, divine feminine play a part in that within ourselves. What the divine feminine's job is to provide a cushy landing, which means the mindset got to be right, which means your space got to be clean. Your heart got to be ready. Tap in. The divine masculine is busting down the walls. All right, hey, we clearing all this out. All you raggedy hoes got to go. Tap in. So when you see the coalition of illusionists with all this delulu thinking that you want to save them when they are exposed collective, it's not even gonna hit you like it used to. Tap in. It's not even, you're not even gonna be upset. You might be, because you so collective. I know this, I know the journey. Collective, you so used to like being upset when somebody do you wrong. It is like the most disrespectful when somebody does us wrong. I get it, okay? But baby, when I say, when you see this person pop out from this billow of smoke, from their trickery, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Peace. It was nice while it lasted. Oh, girl, it's gonna blow their mind. Oh, girl, they're gonna be ready. Wait, so you ain't gonna fight for me? No, I'm not gonna fight for you. No. Wait, so you ain't gonna say for no. No. Whatever it is that you got from me, you got from me genuinely. Tap in. Oh, collective. Oh, collective. Whatever they got from you, they got it from you genuinely. Whatever they did, whatever they gave was because they wanted something without wanting to give anything in return. Tap in. That's foul. It's a foul spirit. Tap in. Full of shit. Literally. Like they have no way to expel the shit in their body because it's ingrained in their freaking blood. Let them fester in their own soiled thoughts and their own soiled intentions by themselves. That's what I'm telling you to do. Yup. Look, compulsion, dependency. Oh my gosh, tap into number 13. Tap into that. Big note at the bottom. Boom. It's literally saying no. Oh, collective. They really thought, who is this fool in your life? Who is this fool in your life? And let me tell you, it's not even going to come out. It's not going to come out until you mean what you say, until they try to back you in a corner emotionally, physically, okay, psychologically. It's not going to come out until you say no. And now you the villain because you said no. And now they don't know what to do because you're not there to save them. You ain't Captain Save a Bitch. For what? This person has an addiction to being a royal screw up. Damn. This person has an infatuation with causing hysteria, activating you to go into a crisis mode for their crisis. I don't like this energy. And if I don't like it, you said I'm calling it, tap in, girl. We calling it together. I'm just putting things in alignment for you. You've been called it. I'm just confirming it. Your soul already knew what you was looking at. I'm just confirming. I'm just double confirming, probably triple confirming. Because you got the message from God first, and then it clicked for you, and now I'm just like putting the cherry on top. Tap in. That ain't me. That's you. That's a collective. Tap in. Don't doubt yourself. Shoot. We all calling it around these streets. Tap in. This person is obsessed with causing you to go into a mania, just causing you to get stressed out for a problem that you didn't even create. Tap in. That is so devilish. Their emergency is not yours. But because you love so hard, you make it your emergencies. I am telling you right now, collective, the answer is no. You are in a fragile state of your preparation season. There is no time like right now than to stand concrete toes down and you tending to the matters of your heart. Tap in. Ooh-wee. Let me go a little bit deeper with this raggedy heifer. Okay? Just real quick, collective, because I feel like this is a little bit more that we need to expose along the way. Look, 10 of Wands. Yeah, put that there. They want you to carry everything. I just saw the 10 of Wands. They want you to carry everything, collective. Not going to happen. What's this? The 7 of Cups. Yeah, like I said, feeling like you got to choose everything, everyone, everywhere but yourself, collective. We ain't got time for that. Get up out of here. Get up out of here with all that mess. Trying to confuse with the 7 of Cups. Trying to make you confused emotionally. Trying to make you, oh, come over here, come over there. No, you are in the matters of your heart. You are tending to the plot holes in your heart. You are feeding that which grows in your heart. All you want to do is love and be loved. You don't want nobody to take that away, tap in. And if they try to take it away, it's a big fat, what's the word, y'all? No. Type no in the chat. Tap in. Your throat chakra, I don't care if you coughing, I don't care if you got to clear your throat. I don't care. If you're recovering, and your voice is hoarse, I don't care. Say no. Oh my gosh, tapping in. What we uncovering in front of the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, chaotic. Now you're going to start seeing them act out of rage. You're gonna start seeing them trying to do sideways things, like calling you from a different number. Tap in, emailing you consistently, trying to get to you by going through somebody else. They really gonna start. They gonna get mad. Why you ain't showing up like you used to? Look, they are going like the mental head, like the way that they have to figure out life for themselves is causing them a huge mental headache, collective. Tap in. And the thing is, collective, you know what's wild? Let me type a 3 in the chat if I can take a sip of my water, please. God, some good water. This water is beautiful. My goodness. Thank you, y'all. Y'all want to know what's wild? Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Is that they see you saying no as the source of infliction of their pain. All the mental gymnastics. All the way that they are going to flip and turn and burn and churn and girl, it's your fault. If it wasn't for you, My lights wouldn't have been turned off if it wasn't for you. I would still have my job because you didn't wake up and take me to work that day. If it wasn't for you, I still have my kids. If it wasn't for you, we'd still be friends. Like, I mean, it's all the pain. By you saying no one time, maybe it's your second time, maybe even your third, and you mean it this time. Because you said no. Everything that they are experiencing as a consequence of their actions is your fault. And because they see it as your fault, they're going to want to try to inflict that same pain on you. Oh, let me make your life miserable. Tap in. But here's the kicker, collective. I said, here is the kicker. Ms. Nat, God bless you. God bless you. God bless. That's not easy. That's not easy. I'm just, oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Here's the kicker, collective. Here's the kicker. You ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. I don't care if they got a pin on your phone and they can track directly where you at. Girl, bust down this door and see if you don't get that ass whooped. Tap in. Okay? Let me put this law in your life real quick. And then once I'm done getting back on my feet, once I'm done handling certain business, once I receive my blessings, let me sue you. Okay? For harassment. Let me get this judgment. Every time you got a paycheck come in, you gonna get $300 deducted, like I'm on your child support or alimony payment. Tap in. Every time you think you're going to get a job under the table, I'm reporting your ass to the IRS. What you mean? It's your own fault you in this screwed up situation. And the collective over here enjoying a beautiful day. Just a day, just an ordinary day. Okay? What she said, just trying to get by. Tap in. Listen. It is insane. Collective. But when you want a higher frequency, when you move different, when you prioritize the way that you love on yourself, it don't matter if a device got your exact location. It don't matter if you accidentally answer a call from a number you don't recognize. They still can't access you. You are literally out of their reach. And if by chance they think they want to cross that path and try to reach out and touch you, you moving so differently and the doors are open for you so clearly and it's easily accessible for whatever you want, you're going to get the right detective. You're going to get the right lawyer. You're going to walk on the right street. You're going to get the right witness. Tap in. I'm not saying everything won't be peachy, but what I am going to say is that things going to just flow in your favor a lot differently than they did before. So the things that could have been the worst, okay, the turmoil that you could have gone through, oh, it's kind of like a breeze. So it's a nuisance instead of it taking over your life. See what I'm saying? Tap in. I never sit here and say that life don't happen. Yes, it does. But when you are rooted in your faith, in your love, in your prayers, and you are in preparation season, life just be lifing in a beautiful way. I need you to receive that, collective. I need you to understand that, collective. That even when you got people against you, even when the demons come out of these people, even if you thought that y'all was going to be friends forever, or you was going to work at this job forever, or this was family, or this is somebody that you love, tap in. Ooh, Ms. Nat, it's not going to be harsh like it could have been. You know, Ms. Nat, I just spoke about having to go to court the other day. I don't know if you were in that chat, but I talked about having to give a deposition on behalf of somebody before that was a victim of something that was very not good at all. Like they were truly, truly victimized. And I told the story of how, Ms. Nat, I was after the deposition, I was so shaken because I'm sitting across literally from the enemy, from these people who are telling me that this person didn't experience what they experienced. So they the enemy, okay? And all they want to do is protect the big dollars. And it was so much pressure that even I was like, how do the victim? I'm not even the victim here. How do the victims go through this? They got to sit on stand. They got to have an attorney or a judge, like literally spread them open and examine their insides to try to make them look bad. Tap in. I'm telling this story because I when I see people giving their testimony like you, I don't just sit here like, oh, you know what? It's all going to work out. It's all going to be the best. I believe it's going to work out. That don't mean that it's not hard. That don't mean it's not hard. Tap in. So I am truly sending you prayers. October right around the corner, baby. So I'm truly sending you prayers that you get through it, no matter what the outcome is. The point is that you've got to stand up to somebody and say no. For real, for real. And this is documented in the court of law. That's heavy. So with that, my heart is truly with you on that. And I wish you the best of luck. Tap in. I'm happy we found each other. Okay? For real, for real. My goodness. I need some transitional energy. We ain't staying on this raggedy hoe no more. We are moving on. We are moving on collectively because we deserve to. We not staying in no puddle of mud. Okay? Ooh, look, around. Look, moving around the fear. Oh my gosh. Moving around the fear. You know, I'm somebody, y'all. Okay. And I truly believe this is straight from my grandmother, maybe even my grandfather. But I have learned to look fear in the face and be like, bring it on, bitch. There is this great speech by Will Smith. There will be no Will Smith disrespect in my chat, okay? I won't block you, but I'm going to time you out, okay? Big Willie from Philly. We're not going to sit up here and act like he ain't make history. Tap in. That he wasn't enemy of the state. Tap in. That he wasn't Mike Lowry. Okay, tap in. No. Today we celebrate our Independence Day. Day. No Will Smith disrespect will be tolerated up here, okay? Whose birthday is it? It's your birthday. You need to schedule a birthday reading with me, boo. A solar reading. Listen, it is this great speech by Will Smith where he was talking about jumping out of an airplane for the first time and how his mind and his body was psyching him out to jump out of this plane. And he was fearful. He was scared. Like, and this was something that was like the next level for him. Understandably so. Like, you're jumping out of a plane, right? And he talked about what that fear looked like in his mind. Oh, Joe, happy birthday! Joe's birthday. Joe's birthday. Happy birthday. And so he was talking about like what that fear looked like and what life was like after he faced his fear. And he was like, yo, it's actually quite beautiful on the other side of this fear. Now, your fear may show up, or what you have to face and what what scares you might show up in a different way for you. Not necessarily jumping out of a plane, but your life may be hinging on a threshold where you are scared to go, where you are scared to move forward. Tap in. But you got to recognize that on the other side of that threshold is a sort of quiet, is a new life, actually. Is a new way to breathe and think. Look, leisure. Woo-wee. And turning it up. Turning it up. I feel like with this turn up, I'm trying to tell you, collective, I feel like with this turn up, collective, some of y'all planting yourselves 10 toes down in something that's meaningful for you. Tap in. I don't know why I feel like planting. Okay. I don't know why, I don't know, planting yourself in something that is zen. I'm getting big, like warrior in the garden type energy. But this time you're taking off all of your armor. Tap in. Whatever your garden may be at this moment, that's what I'm feeling like for the collective. Woo-wee, I love this collective. Tap in. Turning it up, turning that heat up. And you know what else this heat does? Tap in. This heat acts as a barrier for anyone unwilling to cross the fire. Right down to the wire, even through the fire. Yes, through the fire, to the limit. That's what she said. So if somebody ain't willing to go to the same limits as you do in order to show you that they love you and willing to put in the work, no. Tap in. It's a no. We turned up the heat. Woo, twice. I feel like a lot of y'all are feeling this energy in your chest. Y'all feeling it in your minds. You're feeling it in your hands. Some of y'all hands might be a little warm right now. Your energy portals might be activated because you feel activated right now. I'm speaking love into you to let you know that even when somebody is trying to interrupt your life flow, that they still can't touch you. Do-no-no-no. Do-no. Can't touch this. What he say make you say, oh my Lord. That's what he's saying in the song. Tap in. Woo-wee. Turning up the heat for real. Making sure don't nobody feel caught. You know what, y'all? I'm getting, look, you said I receive all this, I'm receiving what y'all receiving, y'all. We in this together. But y'all know, I'm channeling this message, so give me a moment to allow it to flow out how it needs to flow out, okay, y'all? I participate in hot yoga from time to time, okay? And by time to time, I mean about 4 times a week, okay? Sometimes it's 3. And in hot yoga, there are people that I see come in for the first time and they just like, I can't do this, right? Like it's just too much for them. They underestimated the heat. There are other people that come in for the first time and they might be able to get through like the first 10 minutes, but then like after that, they are like corpse rest of the time, right? Tap in. But they still make it through. They might come in and do a chaturanga. They might come in, but they still make it through. And then there are other people who look at the term hot yoga and be like, I don't care. I'm not doing that. Okay, tap in. I feel like those who are willing to try it and stick through it are people who are going to end up loving it. And they're going to come back for more. And I've seen that happen. I feel like you have turned up the heat to your life requirements, to the application, to even be interviewed for people to get into your life. You all right, Coco? Okay, you appreciate the word, come to bed and sit down. I feel like you turned up the heat for any applicant to try to get into your life so high that it might be people that come to your door and be like, whoa, nope, I'm good. Walk right out the door. You might have people that try to come in and they can't meet the rest of the requirements. They ain't got the yoga mat. They ain't got the ice water. They don't have the vision. They don't understand how you affect the body. Right? Tap in. So they like, no, I came in, I gotta go. And then you got people who are like, yo, you know what? I believe that our relationship could build into something beautiful. And so they stick around. They're learning you, right? So they can't get through the first 15 minutes. So they got to sit down and rest, which means they might have to have a conversation with you. Y'all might have to figure out where you mutually chill together. Everything that you like, they don't like. Everything they like, you don't like. But there's still a building of a community factor here for them and for you. And these are the people that you want to pay attention to and love on and make a part of your community. Tap in. That's where you want to put the focus. And I love that you are adding this extra layer of you got to work to get into my presence in a way that makes me want to pay attention to you. You've got to work for that. Otherwise, I'm good. What Randy Jackson said, it's a no for me, dog. Woo, tap in, turning up that heat. What else we got going on? Whoa, y'all. Whoa. Now listen. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this come out together. Give me a second, y'all. Because we got mind, soul, spirit, and the psyche. These are the words that's on the cards. So we got mind, soul, spirit. Talking about psychedelic, psychiatry, psychology, right? Psychosomatic, psychoanalysis. But then we got the word foreign, coupled with the word totality. I feel like, y'all, tap in. I feel like, y'all, that this is such a new vibe for you. I want you to kind of step back with me, y'all. Let's take a deep breath together. And exhale. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because it's not that the collective has never been in a space of peace before. Because we've all experienced like peacetime, right? It's that this next level, this new level, this space of tending to your heart to receive your blessings and it being solely about you in this preparation season. This is such a new twist for you that it feels foreign. It feels like something that you never ever had before. It's a new palette. So like it's something new on your tongue, something new in your breath. Tap in. Y'all, this is a space. Oh my gosh. Tap in. This is a space, collective, that's not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, this is the space that you will protect at all costs. Tap in. At all costs. You will tear it down, whatever it is. You done built a loving community, and anything that comes in within a community that tries to tear this peacetime, this peace, not the peacetime, but peace apart, you are willing to burn it down to the ground. You don't care. It's got to go. Tap in. Oh my gosh. You are in alignment. And it might not feel like it now, collective, especially if you're still going through the motions to get to a point where you can say, I can tend to myself. I recognize there are different points in the journey. But I'm telling you, collective, the alignment is happening for you. And once you'll know when you're at that point. Once you get there, collective, it ain't nobody fitting to interrupt that unless it is the movement of God. And you're going to know when it's God connected. You're going to know when God is moving you. Why? Because you are so attuned and in tune that the only way that you will move, you're welcome, Nat. The only way that you will move is through the command of God. Tap in. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And you know what else? Seeing how this foreign is underneath this Knight of Swords and this Knight of the Knight of Swords and Knight of Swords. Woo, the fact that both of those sound damn near alike. Chaotic energy is what it is. The fact that foreign is right underneath it lets me know, collective, this is no holds barred. I think I said earlier, 10 concrete toes. Is that what I said? Toes of concrete. Ain't nobody standing 10 toes down. No. Your stance, boom, concrete. Your core, boom, standing in the middle. You are a mountain in this bitch. Try to move me. Only thing that's moving the mountain is God. If you ain't God, you ain't moving me. Tap in. Woo-wee. Oh, collective. This is a message of peace, truth, and prosperity. And a part of your prosperity is being able to say no and be happy. Oh, I love this energy. I almost got to soak and bask in this energy for a minute. It's quite lovely. It jives, yeah? It's a groove. It's on some, y'all, what is the song, y'all? Hold on, y'all, hold on. If I could mail my heart right to you, I would. Yes. Was it? I'd bag it up, seal it tight, and I seal it with a kiss. Is that the lyrics, y'all? Like, that's how I feel like this energy is. Ooh, y'all don't know that song? That is Janae, Sending My Love. Thank you. Tap in. Ooh, I love the collective because y'all be helping me out when I be channeling. Sending My Love. Oh my gosh. Woo-wee. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now, collective. I love this. I love this. And I'm seeing, like, when I'm seeing philosophy, when I'm seeing this, the word is actually skaholi, which means one who lives at the leisure and devoted to learning. I feel like that's where you are. This is like school, the school of you, not the school of hard knocks, not the school of consequences, the school of you. Where not only where you get to relearn who you are, but you get to invite the best things in your life. Where if tough times happen, it's a part of life. instead of it being your life. Tap in, you see what I'm saying? Instead of it being like the crux of your life. Oh man, this is next level, collective. I'm loving this energy. Let's see what else we got going on here. Ooh wee. Oh, collective. What else we got going on here, collective? Death tried to peek its way out. Yes. Yes. Out with the old. Out with the old. And you are only bringing in what has always worked for you. My sunflowers look so cute, don't they? Look at all those sunflowers. Just took a peek at them, y'all. Fun to say. And I got the classic yellow ones over there. Tap in. It's like out with the old, in with the new. And look, the monarch butterfly, which is a sign for rapid change, for beautiful change. And let me tell y'all something, y'all, okay? Let me tell you something. Wickedness in high places is trying to get rid of the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly, for migration season, flies down the West Coast, okay? And there are a few huge parks in Mexico where they land, they breed, and they fly back up, okay? It's quite beautiful, all right? Because of buildings and the construction along the coast, the butterflies don't have places to land anymore. The last numbers that I saw within the last 5 years, the population of the butterfly has dropped 90%, collective. I'm about to make this connection. Woo, channel. That is not only what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? I can't pull the word I'm looking for, but that is a part of the project to offset nature. The same way they're doing with the bees, they're doing with the butterflies. Tap in. But my God, there are chosen ones with homes along the coast. There are chosen ones who are getting together coalitions and communities, tap in, that are building and planting homes for these butterflies to land so that they can continue their journey to their final destination. Tap in. You are both the butterfly, depending on where your journey is, and you are a builder. Tap in. You're building for other butterflies. And the only way that other butterflies can access your sanctuary is if they fit the mold of the journey. Tap in. No, we don't want no crows. No, we don't want no snakes. No, we don't want whatever other fly. We don't want them beetles, them loud hard-bodied beetles. Oh God, I hate them things. Ugh. We don't want none of them. This is a sanctuary for butterflies that are leading to the ultimate transformation. Tap in. Sometimes you had to be your own sanctuary. But my God, when you are called to tend to yourself and heal, you can then open yourself up to allow other butterflies to find refuge during their journey. They're not saying, save me from everything else. They're going through their own problems. They know how to move through. But sometimes they need a drink of water. And there are communities with people just like you willing to help. But if you ain't no butterfly, you ain't going to be able to see it anyway. Tap in. I said, if you ain't a butterfly, in this case, for this example I'm using, they ain't going to be able to see it anyway. Tap in. And it might be a few vultures that think they gonna come in, not knowing that there are warriors in the garden. Tap in. I love that the death card came out, y'all. I'm so here for it. God, I love this message. Tap in. Woo-wee. Love this message. Look, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups yet again. Now remember, the 7 of Cups that came out earlier when it was talking about confusion. Now with the 7 of Cups coming out, now we're talking about the choices that you give yourself. Tap in. What stands out to you? Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. What stands out to you? Community, connection, power, love, truth, healing, beauty, a place to rest. That's what's coming out for you. Those are your choices. And let me tell you something, they seem like pretty awesome choices to me. Tap in. Oh my gosh, tap in. The fact that 3 of Cups came out under, look, 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're not playing no games. That 3 of Cups came out under devoted to learning. Absolutely. And this 7 of Swords came out. I love this 7 of Swords because what it's actually doing is it's telling me that you are only carrying what you need to in times where you do have to go and handle your business. Tap in. The warrior in the garden. You can look. You can see what's going on out there in the world if you want to. But all you're doing is looking. The 7 of Swords here is telling me that your aura, your energy, your spiritual protection systems are so thorough that people can see how you're protecting yourself. They see what you put up, and what they not going to do is cross that line. These are boundaries. Tap in. 7 of Swords is straight boundaries. Boundaries for what? So that nobody interrupts what I say, that portal. That portal of you pulling those blessings from there to here. Tap in. You've got to set your table. Tap in. God has already prepared the table, right? We spoke about this before. God prepared the table. You got to bring the table from here to here. The blessings are coming. Remember what I said the middle part is, though. You got to be anointed. Tap in. Ooh, I am loving this reading. What else? Ooh, what just fell out? What just slid out on top of the 7 of Cups and the 3 of Cups? So first of all, the 7 to 3 of Cups is like bomb.com. And the 4 of Swords, who is it, Coco? Go get it. Go get it. Okay, Coco, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Good girl. Good girl, boo-boo. Now go to bed. Go on. I'm going to take you out in a little bit. Go to bed. When I say go get on the Coco, that be hyping her up. Got her little furby getting puffy. It's okay, boo-boo. Go to bed. I got you. 4 of Swords came out. Let's get back to the message, y'all. Okay? They say hi, Coco. The 4 of Swords is just reaffirming for me that you are the warrior in the garden. This is literally the warrior in the garden, y'all. Look. Look at her. She's the warrior in the garden. On some ninja assassin. On some, not ninja assassin. He was a warrior in the garden, but he was more warrior than garden. Tap in if y'all ever never seen Ninja Assassin. It's one of my replays in the house when I'm like cleaning up and stuff. This is more like Ip Man, IP Man. Type of one in the chat if you've ever seen IP Man. The first one is enough. Tap in. Ip Man was on. If you've never seen the movie Ip Man with Donnie Yen, who was one of the greatest martial artists who's alive to today. Okay, y'all seen it. Some of y'all have seen it. It's the story of Bruce Lee's teacher. Okay, and how he led his people in a way to defend themselves during it was China occupation in Japan, correct? Am I remembering that right? Or was it Japan's occupation in Korea? Tap in. I can't quite remember. But when I say Donnie Yen not only played, I mean, he played that part, but he was so peaceful and he was humble. Whooped everybody ass. Everybody ass was getting what people was coming to challenge him, tap in. Everybody was opening up their own kung fu schools, and in order to prove that they had the best kung fu school back then, okay, you had to challenge the other, instructors, right? And so they had these public displays of challenging out in public, and then people like, I want to join your school, I want to join that school. But Ip Man was so thorough in how he fought, even though he didn't have a school at that time, he was so thorough, the baddest in the land, that he would challenge people. Well, actually, he would turn down people that challenged him. But if they wanted to do a duel on some Yu-Gi-Oh-ish, he would do it in his own home, privately. Tap in. Tap in. He was so cold. Ip Man was so cold with it that it was almost the way he was defending himself was effortless. He wouldn't even break a sweat. Every move was just like, oh, Michael Jackson's move, criminal with it, tap in. He was a true definition of a warrior in the garden, y'all. I'm not gonna mess with y'all. But if you bring it to my doorstep and you try to cross that line, I'm gonna go here with it. Okay, tap in. Okay, we had to go back to the beginning. I'm gonna go here with it. And nobody could mess with him. Tap in. When he was during the occupation, when he was trying to feed his family, and he needed bags of rice, and one of his friends had to challenge the occupiers kung fu, and they took his friend out, y'all. They took him off the planet. Ip Man went up in there. He said, I wanna fight 10 of y'all. And the leader of the occupiers was like, 10? I can't remember the word. I can't remember the language, but he was like, 10? All 10 of them came surrounding them. They was ready, okay? They was ready. Ip Man, boy, when I say he laid them all out. But let me tell you how freaking warrior in the garden he was. After he laid out all 10 of the occupiers with their weak ass fighting skills, he picked up the bag of rice that was meant for his friend's family, still was soaked in the man's blood, and took it and gave it to the man's family so that they could eat during the occupation. Happy. Man. And that leads me back to the butterfly that I gave you. You have been the butterfly as he has been, because even in that same movie, when he was trying to find a place to land, one of his homies gave him a job so he could earn, right? That's when he was the butterfly. Tap in. And then when it's time for him to be the warrior and the protector for another butterfly, he stepped in. Tap in. Whoa! Mermaid, you hear what I'm saying, baby? I cannot wait, Mermaid, for your event. Tap in. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I can't even go any deeper than that, y'all. I can't even go deeper than that. To wrap this up, collective, 1530 is what I see on my screen. 1531, 1631. Tap in. Praise God. As we continue to move our way through preparation season, we're going to find ourselves tending and nurturing our gardens. Tap in. We're going to find ourselves pruning and removing weeds and looking at the decisions that got us here and learning from our mistakes and doubling down on the benefits that we have received through our lessons, which is wisdom. We are understanding that our power, our insight, and our relationship with God is allowing us to receive our blessings as we prepare this side of the table, okay? Remember, divine feminine came up. So being receptive, trusting our intuition, honoring our journey, understanding that we are in a sacred space during an extremely sacred time. Tap in. And that one of the most powerful ways that we can hold people's feet to the fire is to say no. Saying no might lead people to act a fool. They're going to get mad. They want you to save them. And let me tell you something. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. It's a no. And they're going to turn around and blame you for the hard time they're going through based off of their own actions, nothing to do with you. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Michael Jackson just started playing in my ear, y'all. Sorry, y'all. This threw me off my game a little bit with his melodic voice. Tap in, Michael. Also a butterfly and a warrior. They're going to blame you. And when they try to go low, I want you to go back into your garden and act like you don't even see them. Okay? John Cena said, you can't see me. Okay? Even though he had on a bright purple shirt with a green neon hat, he still said, you can't see me. And none of these hoes are seeing you. Period. Let them seethe and soak in their own shit-filled mind. Ain't got nothing to do with you. They are addicted to the chaos, not you. Allow them to build their chaotic world without you. And as they do that, you'll be entering this new season, this new phase, this new level where you got to kind of push past your fear, collective. You got to push through it. You got to say, all right, fuck it. Yeah, just jump through your fear. Tap in. The worst that's going to happen when you face your fears, you might fall back on your butt. Okay, and you go back. Okay? You go back into your garden and you chill. Whew. Tap in. Paula, sometimes people's peace is on the other side of their fear. Tap in. And we're going to honor their journey to push past that fear and get what they deserve. Tap in. You just keep bouncing back. The collective, don't forget that in this message, I also brought up that you turning up the heat. You turning up the heat on these people. They can't even, they try to, see past the flames. Shoot, they wearing the afro like me. See, it's just the sedge, just burnt off. Tap in. They can't go by. You turned up the heat on a fire flame spitter. Birdman said, we in the business, $100 million, but bitch. That's what he said. Well, it's crazy stuff. You all right, Coco? All right. Girl, every time I try to pick you up, you want to do this. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. I'm almost done, I promise. Probably got to go outside, y'all. And then I'm back on track, y'all. Y'all know Coco be distracting from time to time. Then as we turn up the heat and we are way more selective about who we allow in our presence or what we allow in our presence. Remember, sometimes these are people in passing. Okay, tap in. Sometimes there are people in passing, and we're just not going to allow people's behaviors, their wicked behaviors in our presence. I don't care if you don't like the fact that people chew with their mouth open. If that's something you're not tolerating, don't tolerate it. Tap in. That's for you. You turning up the heat so much that your mind, your soul, your spirit is entering a new plane of existence. Some of y'all might be feeling like you flying on a cloud. Some of y'all might be experiencing the opposite, where you're getting headaches, you're sleeping a lot. Listen, depending on what side of the aisle you're coming from in this point in time in your journey, you might be a little bit of both. Tend to it. And as we're going through the final part of the transition, we spoke about you being the butterfly. We spoke about you being able to choose what you need during this time of peace, including rebuilding or starting to build a community that fits who you are. Protecting you being a warrior in the garden, knowing that you have boundaries that people are not ready to cross. Tap in. And that in the end, it's peace for you. And unless God is moving you as a mountain, you are unmovable. Tap in. And I feel like that is a darn good place to be. Hashtag preparation season, collective. And as we wrap up the preparation season towards the end of the month, I need you to tap in and recognize that in the Crown Collective community on September 20th, I am doing a masterclass titled Recognizing Demonic Behavior in Humans. Tap in. I am exposing 10 ways to spot a demon. Tap in. You don't want to miss it. In order to save your spot, it's $2.99. $2.99. Tap in. That will secure your spot and get you exclusive content meant only for the Crown Collective community. Tap in. Oh, I'm about to drop a newsletter because I just sent out a newsletter to my collective. Tap in. So that's coming either today or tomorrow. Tap in. And I got a few beautiful posts for the collective to just remind them who they are, why they are here, and that they are the CEOs of their journey. Tap in. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are an OG, type OG in the chat. Okay, OG in the chat. All right. Now, the last thing I want to tell you, and I've never done this before, collective, never done this before. Travis is usually the first person to comment on my videos once I end the live stream, okay? Tap in. So Travis is included, anything under Travis, okay? And Travis, you can do this as well. If you have a question for me, I will answer it in my comment section. Or if you have an update for me, a testimony that you would like for me to comment on, I want you to comment that, and I will answer the first 3 under Travis. Tap in under Travis. Travis is OG. We fam for life. Travis, don't play with me, okay? Okay, don't play with me. Don't make me be at your door. Where you at, Travis? Okay, we doing well in this checks on Travis if he don't show up. Tap in. He family. Oh, Oracle King, thank you so much for your super chat. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all gonna have me get 2 shots in my lavender oat milk latte tomorrow. Tap in. So if you are someone who is seeking advice to a limit, I can't answer everything in depth as if we were doing a one-on-one or a intuitive reading. But if you ask a simple question, I will answer them first 3 questions in the comment section of this video. Or if you have an update about your journey, or if this message touched you in a way, oh my God, Nancy, thank you so much. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you. And I meant what I said, like, I'm praying for you, okay? Tap in. Comment in this live stream, and I will answer you back. Now, please, y'all, I rest after these channel messages because these messages are like powerful and they take a lot out of me. So just give me some time. But I always answer. And then there was one more thing I wanted to tell the collective before I dart up out here. Oh, YouTube is acting like a bunch of boobs, okay? They're acting boobalicious, okay? Just a straight boob, all right? Unhinged. 2233 is what I see on my screen. So if you have not liked, subscribed, commented in this chat, do the little hearts on the side where you press, or especially share this video, even if you share it with yourself in a Gmail, please do that right now. Tap in. We are still a growing community, and I want to be sure that I can connect and give my messages to as many people who would benefit off of them. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go out here and walk Coco. I love you guys so much. Please take advantage of asking questions in my comment section. I will do the best that I can. I love you guys so much. You are the warrior in the garden. Now it's time to take off your armor. Don't mean you still can't whoop ass. It just means you get to relax a bit more. I love you so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Mermaid, see you later. Love you, boo. I'm gonna call you.